Hauser brings it back out for a reset.
Hagen's got good speed, 15-foot jump shot. I love this kid's middle game. Didn't make that one, but a great look. He elevates.
This is where he excels.
Team wins the game, so they've gotten reps.
Christie got away from Ivy, forced it up. Tall with a stutter step dribble.
I thought he had it.
Christie.
Long shots, long rebounds. Purdue has to block.
5 now to shoot. They're getting deep into these possessions. Christie.
Look at Bingham. He didn't get it, but good elevation. There's their little action where they X off the baseline rubs.
Christie shot long, but again, they're getting second check. He's still got a long way to go. Here's a 7-footer with the ball going against a 7'4" guy. Christie, there was a hand on that shot. That was a block.
Great defense there by Newman.
Booker, who has not returned in the second half. Hogard got a 2-on-1. And a putback.
What a challenge, huh?
Did you see Ivy getting his steps together?
His whole life, you know, just
a good player too.
Yeah.
Paul snaps it outside to Christie with the 3.
There you go.
He needed that.
That's what you're right. They need him to play at his.
Oh, it's giving them some success.
Hogard circles back outside. Christie, that would have trimmed it to 1. Hogard feeds the corner to Christie. They had to have it. Brings it to 6. It's 21 seconds.
Conference and first all time in Michigan State history. That was his 158th block program record. Christie, and that drops down for Max Christie, the freshman, and he had a good game last night.
Brad Davison's numbers in Big Ten tournament play coming into tonight, 8 of 34 from the three-point line.
Off the mark there from Hauser. That's a lot different from Brad Davison during the week.
Getting his defender off balance and finishing with the left hand.
Christie rises and fires, barely grazes iron. Here comes Johnny Davis. Can he get on track? Minnesota. Christie fading away off the mark. He's being aggressive.
No, he is, and that was a pretty nice move.
For points.
Well, the only stat that differentiates these two teams right now is bench points. Michigan State with 10, and that's been because Julius Marble has 8. A.J. Hogard with 2 in Wisconsin. Oh, what a tough physical drive right there by Brad Davison, making a play on Max Christie, and now here's that Michigan State transition offense. Max Christie right back at you.
Max Christie, 16. And look at Russell again.
But the way Michigan State turns it over at times, I like the call by Danny Manning.
Three-pointer. Well, they get it across, and they find Max Christie. Was the reason that Maryland won. He had 21 and 9 in that game.
Dangerous pass.
Ooh, in pain right now, Dante Scott. Well, he's in a lot of pain. The bucket is good. Fighting their way back from down 10. It's 1 possession.
Eric Ayala just whipped Max Christie off the bounce. Now Ayala went down, and nobody picking up Christie, and that fast break right there. If you're Maryland, you have some players that just cut right to the basket.
Tom Izzo has said several times this year, especially down the stretch, that, hey, my team has struggled to defend. He thought they were better in the finale against Maryland.
I think A.J. Hogard should have thrown in there.
Shot clock at 5. Here's number 5, Max Christie. Yes, tough shot for the freshman. 5 rebounds, 8 points for Malik Hall. Christie stripped, but Russell's foot was on the line. 6 to shoot. Michigan State keeps.
From the very start for Maryland.
It's amazing how good you look in your offense when you're playing with a big lead.
Christie missed it off the back of the iron.
Every shot Michigan State has
celebrated the 20-year anniversary of the national championship. That fantastic Terps team. Christie hangs, gets it to go, and a foul. And Max Christie with a chance at a 3. Spartans doubling up the Terps.
They may pick and pop him here again.
Christie, it's good. Max Christie always under control in his move. 8.
A little zone look for Maryland right now. Nice inside out.
And Christie airballs a three. Rebound knocked to the outside. Walker feeds it.
That's going to help off you. If they're going to double off of Jamari Wheeler, it's going to be wide open. He at least has to take the shot.
And the float game, nice by Max Christie.
We got two of the best freshmen, not only in this conference.
Inside to Marble. He kicks it back out to Christie. He'll shoot the triple. Hall. Liddell.
Michigan State would prepare for Zeke differently. You know, you don't expect this from Joey Bruff, but again, God bless a guy who just goes out there and competes and gives you everything he's got.
The captain looking for a shot. Now to Christie. He'll pull up. Brunk snags the rebound. 10 seconds.
To be better than you and smarter than you. And I'll sue you later.
Right, exactly.
Slip and fall?
That triple from the corner, good, out of Max Christie.
That's a big.
Take a look at the price right now going for Coach K's final game at Cameron Indoor.
I mean, look, I'd probably rather spend $5 grand to see Coach K's last game than a North Carolina Duke game.
9 minutes left in this game. Bingham waits for him to clear out. Now kicks it to Christie for three. Too strong. And here comes Wheeler.
Your opponent's just going to make a lot of tough shots.
Here's Christie. Yes.
Tough one, too.
Michigan players all week long were commenting this is a revenge game. They got buried in the opener. After that three-point miss, look at that defensive work. We'll eat that up. He's staring down. He's staring down the Michigan State bench again. Christie. And it's pulled out of there by Diabate. Watch out for Christie. There's an in-between game in his arsenal, too. He's really good. Christie got the pick he wanted, but airs it.
Yeah, I'd love to see him take one or two more dribbles. You have to be focused if you're wearing those stripes.
Nice pass again. The extra pass from Marble, a thing of beauty there. And a quick bucket for Christie. 10, he's perfect from the floor, 5 out of 5. Christie pumps it. That may have been one of those 68% from the floor. And when you're shooting from point-blank range, that's likely to happen. Christie.
Yeah, just a lot of one-on-one by the Spartans. And Michigan, I get it, technology's tough, but hand signals? Come on, man.
I appreciated the transparency.
Yeah.
Christie with a floater that goes. That was a bucket they really needed with time. Hey, J.D. Barnett with the Knicks was hard to guard, playing with Earl Monroe back in the day.
Oh, good box out by Terrence Williams, second down low.
Christie off the curl. That's a good look. That's a really good look and fine by Gabe Brown. And this 82-65. Wide open lane, and Christie gets an and one.
I love that. You can see a little bit of his thought process as a scorer. Most guys
were right next to Judd.
I agree. He's as real as they get, honest, and realistic about a lot of things.
No question. Christie can't get that one to go. Williams the rebound.
Otra vez van con el hombre alto que lo vuelven a limitar a Zach Edey. Bien, movimiento excelente, Max Christie. Veíamos hace rato a los jugadores lo que necesita el equipo de Purdue, buenas jugadas para que la gente no se meta tanto en el partido. Marvel, buen trabajo defensivo, ¿de quién creen? Bueno, de Jaden Ivey. Y en la pantalla se queda Bingham. Ahora sí le llegan rápidamente para evitar que venga el disparo de larga distancia. Vayan, y a pesar de que peleó ahí Hauser, se
puede con alguien con este tamaño, al menos a esta edad, ¿no? Después en otros niveles puede que haya quien le compita. Aquí es muy
Sí, estoy totalmente de acuerdo. Buen trabajo.
De esos 18 años ha entrenado a esta Universidad de Purdue.
Sí, y además dos entrenadores con arriba de los 500 de porcentaje. Mientras tanto nos regala otra vez. Este es Max Christie. AJ Hogarth, que ha tenido un partido defensivamente excelente. Viene con el tiro y bueno, pues Purdue arranca.
Michigan State, empezando esta segunda mitad, los dos equipos, Rigo, con muy buena defensiva.
Sí, estoy de acuerdo, falla y otra vez Gillis. Muy atento, aunque ya lo decías, el 80% de producción es de 3 jugadores. ¿Y el resto qué? Bien ahí, tratando de robar el balón. Perfecta la canasta de Max Christie. No hay efectividad. Idi. Esto es lo que no debe de hacer Idi. Fallar ahí a quemarropa y cederle otra vez el momento a Max Christie y compañía.
Oportunidades, los chicos de Purdue han estado francos, han estado solos y no han aprovechado de larga distancia.
Y del otro lado, hoy cerca de poner el enceste Max Christie.
Max Christie, Gabe Brown, Joey Hauser, Marcus Bingham Jr. Y aquí, cuando venía entrando por derecha, cuando venía en la penetración.
Que tiene Iowa, bueno, 3 jugadores a la marca. Oportunidad para Michigan State, que de inmediato defiende bien a Iowa.
Hogarth con el intento de doble largo y anota. No quiso. Buscando penetrar la pintura con el pase afuera. Ahora la esquina quedó solo para intentar el triple. Generado cuando venía intentando desde la esquina Max Christie. Bosnio, Luka Garza.
Sí.
Bosnio estadounidense. Que definitivamente como máximo anotador y como hombre.
Jugadorazo. Murray, qué manera de contribuir con su equipo. Había estado callado en los últimos minutos después de un arranque tremendo con 14 puntos. Se fue a la banca y empieza.
Pase rebotado adentro. Se voltea, lanza con una mano, viene limpiando la basura, pero termina fallando la bandeja también para Michigan State. Terminó fallando Perkins, el rebote. Lo viene consiguiendo Michigan State. Con Max Christie. Pero Murray anota el doble. 29-43, 18 puntos para Keegan Murray. Aquí Keegan Murray de nuevo con el rebote.
De nuevo, otra vez,
Anotando Keegan Murray. 2 puntos más para él. El pase arriba intentando el triple desde la esquina. Termina fallando. Ya perdió la puntería que tuvo en algún momento del partido Michigan State. Ya van 3 seguidos de Chris Murray. El hermano de la superestrella, el hermano de Keegan.
El hermano de Keegan ha hecho una gran actuación en cuanto a los triples.
Valijo. De derecha cortando la canasta. Falla la bandeja. Intentaba Max Christie. Aquí se viene en transición Iowa.
At the free throw line every time he's involved in a PNR, a pick and roll with Kofi Coburn.
So somebody who did that for a living, Jay, how hard is it to be patient?
Well, I mean, that comes with time, but it just comes with
Coburn wants to beat you down there so he can get position late, and then as a defender, you get no shot. Well, there's some contact. Christie got hit below the waist that time, but no win so far, no points in this game. Brooks misses the 3. Michigan State just 1 for 5. They get another look. Another miss, though. They're 3 for 17 overall from the floor. 8 points. And as Hawkins knew, there was one on the shot clock, just threw it towards the rim. Christie drives the lane. Foul. Hit up the basket. His first points. Gets Michigan State. There for Illinois, like, you know what, let's see if Michigan State sees this one coming.
Dave, I do want to take a second to address people on Twitter because I think it's worth saying. As you see, a great shot by Max Christie. I am all about player aim. Would love to see them attack the rim. Try to get to the free throw line to cut into this lead.
Christie with the miss, the first for Michigan State this half, but kept alive by Marble. Got an injured player on the ground.
I hope he has a shot. I can see him being a fringe guy, to be honest with you, but the versatility of the bigs these days. I mean, Joel Embiid, you think about Bam Adebayo, Anthony Davis. Wow, what a lot.
5 to 6 minutes. Christie off the bounce along 2 is good. 6 points for Max Christie.
Side by Hall.
Here's Christie in the corner. Lets it fly. Can't hit it. Over the top goes Hall, and he saved it to Hauser.
In those 5 games before Indiana, he was only averaging 6 points a game. The minute you take that point guard pressure, playmaking pressure off him, all of a sudden he puts down 15. He's back in his natural element.
He missed his first 3 attempts. Now he's 1 of 4 tonight is Seth Lundy. Max Christie in rhythm. And he missed it. Last break point yet.
And one of the reasons is when you look at him take shots, there's really only one guy on the offensive glass. They've gotten 4 back.
But you don't want to give up half-court buckets. Max Christie knocking it down.
We're playing against ranked teams back-to-back.
They've done it. Christie short with a shot clock down at 3 and a Penn State rebound. There's Hara again trying to get it on the offensive glass, but it's Hauser that comes away with it.
Again, the only guy on the offensive glass, he gets a hand on a lot of balls.
And then Christie with the air ball. The students are going to let him hear it. He was limited in the first half with 2 early. Christie on the baseline. Yes, pretty shot from Max Christie.
Yeah, you see the potential Max Christie has with going to the basket. Maybe he took offense to the fact that he didn't get the call the last time down. We'll see.
Christie off the mark. Marble, though, strong with the offensive rebound. He has given Tom Izzo some good minutes.
Yeah, as we said, if he can stay out of foul trouble, he is really good.
Christie air ball. Shot clock did not reset. And they'll kick it up top for Max Christie. Christie short on the 3. Offensive rebound, Brown, and he misses as well. Boy, the offensive glass, though. Christie, fader, yes! And Tom Izzo takes his final timeout. But over 12 seconds evaporated there, Lynn. They need a miracle. Max Christie is going to drive and not get it. Harris secures the rebound, and Penn State secures the ups.
Christie get involved here for Michigan State this possession.
5 times a freshman of the week in the Big Ten. Off the curl. Right on cue, but it goes off the heel. He's got great
Christian Lander, and they're getting put in the fire right now.
Great defensive play by Race Thompson. Now a steal by Bates.
On the break, when we were talking, he said Xavier Johnson's going to come out with some fire. That's exactly what he did.
He wanted that first shot. Christie trying to answer. Can't. And it's pulled out of there without a foul. 3 from Hall. Too strong. Run down by Brooks. Boy, Indiana went to sleep that time. And Race Thompson will get that foul over the back of Christie. You know, you see a player do that from time to time, Stephen.
They had gone 15 days straight since the last time they played Michigan State at home. They really hadn't had a break.
They finally got a day off on Sunday, then practice yesterday, now back in action here. Hold just 3 of 15 combined from the field so far. The talented freshman Max Christie tried to teardrop it in, but it's off the mark.
Pretty good move by Christie, and I'm wondering if Wisconsin...
Pass deflected, taken away. 3rd Wisconsin turnover here in the first half. Max Christie spinning. Nice move, everything but the finish, and Brad Davison couldn't hang.
Possession by State that time. The ball stayed on one side of the floor the whole possession.
Max Christie doing it all himself on that possession. And Bowman got pushed in the back, going up for the...
And guess who he's guarding right now? Malik Hall.
Not an easy assignment, and not an easy shot there from Max Christie.
Christie will go one-on-one.
Bounce pass inside, Christie. One-hand hook. Tap back, yes! Akins and Hauser got a hand on it. 1-point game.
May foul you. If you go into the bucket, you might get an old-school 3-point play.
Or get Christie curling off the screen, knocking down a baseline jumper. So back to 7. Tom is barring something catastrophic here to 19-4, 10-3 in Big Ten play. Christie knocking knocks it back down to an 8-point game. And Steven, this is going to be the 19th.
Bingham loses it, regained, battle for it. Hauser will swing it in the corner, wide open jump shot, doesn't go for Christie. And here comes Geo Baker.
Dan, a lot of minutes will be played by the starters of Rutgers, so any chance you get to run, make or miss, you have to take it if you're the Spartans.
Christie, no rebound. Harper. Baker in a hurry to Hall. Malik Hall triple team.
It's good help off of Hogard. You know he's not going to hurt you from three.
And he got a good look at that. Max Christie for three.
Love the young.
Rutgers has hit its last 6 shots, and they're 9 for 12 in the ballgame so far as we come up on the 11-minute mark. Christie, free look. Hibbing got it for 3.
Just the growth.
Quick counter, Christie, no, and a foul will keep it right here. Side, drawing a lot of attention, trying to make something happen. Down low, blocks, and hit back. 2 seconds, 1 second, shot is up, no good. And it's going to be taken down by Max Christie. In a hurry, getting it back up the court. Hogard set up, wide open 3 ball, no, short. Rebound goes to Brown. There's Harper, no, rebound to Hogard, and on the run come the Spartans. Christie is hard to the basket, denied by Harper. Shot clock. Leave it outside. Here's Christie. Tough shot. That doesn't go. Kept alive. Bingham had it, lost it. Out of bounds. It's going to be Rutgers ball. 67-54. It's been all Rutgers. Michigan State's tied it, but has never led. Christie, deep 3. Way short. Got air. We're going to tie
12 against Indiana, and you don't want to place blame on one guy because it's a lot of guys, but they didn't shoot well, and he was one of the culprits.
I just feel like for Maryland to be successful, their starters have all 5.
Russell, nice find, and no finish at the rim. So now Michigan State in transition, and Christie spun it out. Love that shot, Rob.
Well, you need Eric Ayala to be aggressive, but I just think that he can get that whenever he wants it.
He's got the defense on Christie there. This is touched out of bounds. He'll hear about it for a while. 10-point lead out of the half for Michigan State, and there's the hard drive baseline for Christie.
I mean, he just oozes with potential, and he's not going to stop shooting. He's been a scorer for Maryland the last 2 years.
That won't go for Christie. See what Maryland can do to try and claw back. For Julian Reese, it's a 4-point game. Look, Maryland is not going quietly tonight.
Julian Reese just doing his work early. The high-low is there. And Max Christie coming off that handoff.
State prior to that, an assistant under Judd Heathcote. 4-2 lead for Michigan. Open look. Christie misses on the rainbow delivery. Also added, nobody's going to feel sorry for us.
Not at all.
Everybody's dealing with stuff. They handle the pressure. Open look. Max Christie. A sweet stroke from the freshman.
And that's a smart
touch for Christie. Hauser screen. Switch. Christie. The high turnaround goes down for Max Christie.
Beautiful spacing. Tom is always concerned about the guard play from Michigan and getting it to the paint area.
Dribble handoff. Christie pull up top. Short. And once again, the rebound is cleared by Walker. Gets cut off there by Collins. Christie, the jumper is good, and a foul. A chance at a 4-point play.
On the shoulder, but did you notice that he didn't extend the shoulder and push it into Bingham and force him away?
Christie, bottom. It's a 3.
Hogard leading that break. Points.
Tied at 24.
So they got to go to the hoop. There you go.
Hogard gives it up. Christie in for the jam.
I mean, if they're going to bring Bingham out on the floor like that.
Christie drives in. Rejected. Diabate comes in and gums it.
On the line, no dice. Yeah, that doghouse thing started at Northwestern. It was a rough game for Bingham. As Christie, the miss, offensive rebound for Joey.
Brad Underwood.
Malik Hall off the double. He got trapped by it. Oh, what a wraparound pass. Left it short. Christie did. And Illinois has been.
Yes, he can. He has got a flame.
Christie, no. Rebound for Goody. And Frazier's got.
I mean, you get to this level, it's going to be a different animal. I've been impressed with the way that Christie has played on the defensive end of the floor, and I need to get him going on this one. He has struggled offensively here tonight.
Early in the first half. That's a long three for Christie that wouldn't fall.
It's another good look.
You went to the same high school as Jimmy Garoppolo. Has been one of the dynamic freshmen in the Big Ten, and there is his first field goal tonight.
That's a big-time move. And for
to the right hand, Grandison denied. Christie got his feet set and missed it. Hauser resets. This is out of bounds, and it's going.
The only way they're going to hedge is if they go to Omar Payne.
Christie on the curl. Missed it front iron, and this is a foul again.
Won't go, and then a loose ball. Loose still, diving all over the floor. How many bodies are down there? And they'll tie up and keep it on this end of the floor. What great hustle by Bo Brown. That's strong off the heel, battling for the rebound, and it's tipped into Malik Hall's hands. In the corner, another try from deep. This one falls for Max Christie, and despite the turnovers, Michigan State. Davison trying to make up some of that scoring loss, missing the three. Christie on the other end, one dribble and a clean jumper for the
step up in the absence of Tyler Wall.
Hogarth dumping it to Hauser. In trouble down there, backs it out to Christie. The three drops for the freshman. Christie's got 8.
Michigan State kind of go to him a little bit more.
Mason Walker finding Christie in the corner, found the baseline, tried to throw it down with 2 hands, and just couldn't get it to go.
Oh, I like the aggressiveness, though.
Christie on the curl, the runner falls. The fabulous Spartan freshman has 10.
And you better believe pick and roll here.
3, up and off, and the tip jam by Max Christie, soaring in.
Here for Michigan State.
Well, he needed that more than anyone else on the team. Maybe that'll be the shot in the arm he needs to reach his full potential.
Off the mark from Max Christie, the 5-star talent. Offense from number 1 without Nance, and he provides it on that play.
He gets a good look. He takes good shots. He's a weapon.
And that's a weapon, and Christie in and out. You see how quickly Michigan State wants to get in the ball game this afternoon. What a great year he and the Spartans football team had. Christie in the lane, and the freshman from just outside.
I'm a little scarred from that as well. I'm kind of ducking in here, trying to not be recognized.
Well, he just settles on Brandon Garden. Battle inside. And the tie-up.
Love the way Northwestern's moving the basketball, making the extra pass, and taking high percentage shots.
Malik Hall kicks it out. Christie in the corner. He misses. Trent here this afternoon. Stop and pop. Christie doesn't get the bounce, and a foul. And we're going to head to
somebody stepping up and making big plays. And for Michigan State, this is usually downtown Gabe Brown time.
Instead, it's the freshman Max Christie time, but he misses. He got his own rebound, though. And they reset. Good kick. Christie right in his hip pocket. Too much. He has had an off game, 1 of 8.
Lowy, and he's got his first bucket.
Now, see, that's what I'm calling for him, because he can do that. He's athletic enough to get his own shot.
Christie can do that. Gets his own miss, decides to put it back, and the floater falls.
You know, Lisa, when you see players like Max.
One of the favorites to win freshman of the year, though there's a lot of good newcomers in the conference this season. Here's Christie again. That's what he can do. That's his specialty, the 3-point shot.
I think he heard you, Lisa.
Oh. So, equipment manager and coaches hated me. thinking I would get a sprained ankle.
Oh.
Christie with the flush. And a beautiful feed by Tyson Walker. He knew where he was the entire time.
Nice job by Stevens staying on top of Gabe Brown, denying him that pass.
Well, they gave an open window there to Christie, not that time. And the rebound to Stevens.
To guard post players in the Big Ten, which is more than a notion.
He's listed at 6'9", 230. Christie has an open look, and he drills it.
You know, think about Max Christie when he shoots. I'm telling you, I like Stevens a lot. Gamer on the defensive end, starting to find his flow on the offensive end.
Christie this time from mid-range. The rebound here to Hauser. He hit that three going into halftime to give Minnesota a little momentum. From the baseline, it's Christie, so smooth.
Oh my goodness, that's a freshman, ladies and gentlemen. They're getting to their spots.
Christie with a pull-up is short. And it'll be Gopher basketball.
Over Jamison Battle, just go up.
Hogard over to Christie. Pump fake for two.
That's a tough shot. Brown getting this.
Here he is at the top of the key. Hands it off to Christie. The freshman has clutch in his jeans.
That was an excellent call. Gonna do. 10 seconds on the clock.
Christie takes it inside. It's deflected that time by Battle. And Curry and
supposed to reach the apex for it to be legal. I don't know that it got there. Walker with a quick pull. In and out, but following it up, Max Christie.
Well, two men go to Tyson Walker. Walker getting his pull-up jump.
Northeastern. Christie lines it up from the top of the arc.
He has shot the ball really well his last 3 games. He's now 7. You get a hand on the ball, it's off to the races for Nebraska.
Well, Verge is 3rd in the conference in steals, and you're seeing why early as that one rattles down. A great start for Christie. He has 7. Set play, Christie open on the wing, and he knocks it down.
You cannot go removed. He's so good coming off that pin down, and Christie did a...
When both teams have a line change getting ready to come, 7 players are waiting at the scorer's table. Christie with 3 on the shot clock. And rebound to Webster.
Impressive foot.
He really has the 12 points, 6 of 7 from the floor. To the wing, Christie, no, and a rebound comes down to McGowan's.
Tyson Walker, good decision. You get
it right back. Marble disrupted it, though. Neither team has led by more than 5 in this game until that very moment. And Fred.
You watch Verge play.
Yeah. On the other side, this is a pretty exciting player, Max Christie, the freshman.
I love him coming off pin downs. And Michigan State does a great job.
Only 71 points in 64 games. Really wasn't a factor off the bench in Knoxville. But he has been in Lincoln. Christie in the corner. Book it.
Love the offensive execution right there.
Brown, who knifes inside, contested layup too strong. Max Christie, the 5-star freshman, saves it for the Spartans. Gets it back and launches from 3. And the rebound pulled down by Pete Nance of North. The board here early. Tyson Walker is one of the best defensive guards in the Big Ten. He tries to take Bui into the lane, kicks out to Max Christie, who swirls down the 3-pointer.
Right back at you.
Tyson Walker. Joey Hauser coming off a season-high 17 points last time out for High Point, against High Point. Scoreless so far today. Christie misses the long try. Another rebound for Nats and gathers the rebound. In the corner, Christie. In and out. Rebound tip to Ty Berry of Northwestern. The drought continues off field goal attempts have been few and far between. Michigan State without a field goal in 2.5 minutes. They've made 1 of their last 9 shots.
They're getting nothing out of their half-court offense. And credit Northwestern's defense, but right now...
In lane, it looked like he was throwing a layup or an alley-oop rather to Robbie Barron, but the connection was not there. Michigan State ball. Christie fires on the wing for 3, and he's got it.
It's a tale as old as
former adversaries, now teammates, team up for that alley-oop. Gabe Brown misses the 3-point shot, but that's what a 5-star recruit means. Max Christie with the tip slam.
And the transition deep.
And now 5 to shoot. Christie. Difficult shot. Robbie Barron snaps down the rebound.
Credit Ryan Greer.
And here come the Michigan State Spartans. Entry pass in the post right away, and Hauser will kick it back out. Christie steps into a three, and Rex, this is a foul. Kicks it out. Townsend catch and fire three. Too strong. Jamal Cain had a hand on the rebound, but here comes Tyson Walker again looking to push. Right side, catch and fire three is filled up. Picks up his dribble this time. Hauser throws it into the corner. Catching, firing the three, missing it off the heel. It's dunked back up and in by Gabe Brown, and Coach Campy. Much you can do.
No, there's no question about that. I mean, that was really good defense, but Jalen Moore was just a little bit better.
Right corner, all alone. Christie for three. He buries that one. Max future.
Well, best of luck, and thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for coming down to Little Caesars Arena.
Thank you so much.
Neil.
Thank you very much, Daniela. Corner three for the Spartans. Another offensive rebound pulled down by Mark. Top of the key, Christie pump fakes the three. Mid-range jumper is pure from Max Christie. Like what we're seeing so far. Five-star recruit. Christie, left wing three. Fills that one up.
Yeah, great screen by Hall from inside out.
Jose Price pump fake on the three. Oh, he lost it on the way to the rim. And up ahead of the pack is Christie, and he will dunk it down with two hands. And Michigan State goes back up.
Christie for three. An offensive rebound by Akins. Does the little thing, different things when they're on the floor. Walker trying to bleed inside. Now an open look for Christie.
That's good offense by Michigan State. Just missed the shot, but
Christie for three. In and out. Hera, another board.
right on him.
Christie. So athletic. First field goal made for Christie in the game. Short. Hauser, good rebound. Pushing the tempo. Christie from the wing. Yes!
There's your transition, right? It's more than anything, better individual play.
We've seen Pickett have the ability to create his own shot. Christie went right at Hera. And it's out of bounds off of Hera. Seth Lundy, got to get him hot.
And not just for the rest of the game, got to get him hot for this Big Ten Conference season. He's crucial in the success for Penn State. He's got to get some shots. Got to.
Christie pulled the trigger on the three, off the heel and over the backboard. It'll belong to Minnesota.
And if you're coaching, you're fine with that. And we talked earlier, I think this is going to be a little bit of a rock fight tonight. I really do. I know Michigan State wants to get out. They want to run. Minnesota's going to guard. They're going to make everything difficult. Seventh in the country in offense rebounds. That's because they focus on getting back in transition.
Holding their own right now as Max Christie drains the jumper to stretch the lead back to 6. They're actually 1 up overall. That's 4 shots. Meanwhile, Michigan State's gone cold. 1 for their last 7 as Christie off the pass from Brown will dribble in for the 2, and the rebound kicked out to Lowy. That shot, that's off to Malik Hall. Here's Christie on the drive into the paint. Oh, nice runner by Max Christie. The lead's 11, and Ben Johnson won't go. The three-point shot is not falling tonight. 2 for 13 for the Gophers. For Michigan State, an air ball on the other end from Max Christie. How about a second chance? That one falls.
You're not going to want to give him 2. Again, we've talked about he's not.
He was Big Ten co-freshman of the week. Not his offense last week, but his defensive work last week.
He did a great job guarding Ryan Rollins. Toledo held him from 7 of 22, and then he held Noah Locke to 0 points for Bill attack.
Walker on the run. No. Rebound poked free into the arms of Christie. Pulls the trigger from deep. It won't go. Soaring in is Brown and a travel.
this team is. They need to share the basketball and have a lot of people contribute. That's what makes them successful. They need to make sure they limit the turnovers. That's one of the things that they've done a lot of this year. They're averaging 16.1. Limit those turnovers.
Now here's Brown. Underneath Bingham, off the block, kicks it out. Hauser passed it up, sets up Christie in the corner. Michigan State connected on 10 made threes against Louisville. 4 shoots over Bingham. It's short. And Bingham the rebound. Bogart to Christie. Another 3. That's way off. An easy rebound. Ennis kicks it out. Here's Moss for 3. And the tie too strong. And up the floor comes Christie. He'll step, attack, had it swatted away by Moss. And now the Rockets have a chance in transition. Christie answer. Yes.
And that's the anchor.
Kicks it back out to Hauser. Here's Christie, pulls up the elbow. Doesn't go. Battled for inside and ripped away by Bingham. Begging for the ball underneath instead. It's Christie. Spins. Shoots over Moss. And a whistle and a foul inside. Now Christie can push it. Bogart the slip underneath to Christie off the glass and in. 20 points now for Christie, Brian.
Great passing by
Christie, that's a deep 2 up top. And Brown last to touch it. Michigan State connected on 9 threes in the first half. Hasn't hit one yet in the second half. Christie changed that? Yes. Right on cue. Christie gets it to go.
And then Toledo yet again. We've talked about it. Rollins has been so good. A little spin action there. Love what he's done for the Toledo team. He's going to be really good. I mean, he's going to help this team win a lot of games.
Christie will pull up. That's a 2 for the baseline. Christie now with Akins looking for Marble. Not there. Christie goes baseline over Shoemaker. No, but there's the foul hammer from Julius. 3 assists. Bogart sets up Christie for 3. No, and there was Akins flying in trying to hammer that foul.
A lot of bodies to Michigan State. Second chance for Bingham in Michigan State. Little step through and the shot no good for Christie and the Spartans. We promised points at some point.
Force everything to the corner. The big guy comes off a little bit. You don't want it to go from one side to the other.
Will you point it out for us when it happens?
I will absolutely do that.
Just say ice after Tuesday.
Walker, the steal for Michigan State.
Good pass.
Trailer Christie, shot ready. Got it for 3.
Good awareness by Walker. Crazy, trying to make something out of nothing. One of the few mistakes that Walker's made in this game.
Really no need with the way the floor's been spaced. Is
exactly.
That 2 for Christie?
He's the guy that needs to get.
Withers, no. Rebound Christie.
That's not the shot that Louisville wanted or needed.
Floater, Christie, no. And a foul against Monty. Point for Michigan State out there with Hauser. Marble on the floor as well, along with Christie, the freshman. Christie into the lane, shot seeking, and he got 2.
Just a really nice.
Brown 3, down and out. Paul had it, and a lot of hands fighting him for it. He throws it out to Christie, 3, in rhythm, and he buries it.
Yeah, you don't clean up the offensive. Michigan State, Thamba, Brown, Flagler, Akinjo, Meyer for Baylor. Baylor starts off in a 1-1-3 stacked zone.
Christie's 3 is off. Tough shot, Christie. Boy, the floater works well for Christie.
Potentially, where's Gabe Brown? He's tucked away in that top corner right now. And he's your Mr. Spartan. He's got to step up, get the team in white going.
Christie. No good. Hauser crashing. Good battle there by Hauser. He ripped it away. Christie. No good. Brown has it. And understanding too, Jimmy, that this is November and these are 3 games in 3 days, but you come to a tournament, you're trying to win a championship. And for Baylor, they're going to have one yesterday and deflected that one. And from behind, Jackson blocked it. Did it hit off of it? It did. A good effort there by Jackson to block it, and then it went off that. Christie pulls up from the free throw line, and that's too strong as Martin goes up and gets it. Michigan State now subs Hogarth. Big story college basketball, those transfers, about 1,700 this season. There is 0 on Connecticut right now. Boy, the body blow by Sanogo, and it did not bother Christie at all as he laid it up and in. Very high arcer for Jackson, and that one goes in and out. Michigan State looks to run. Good hands by Walker to Christie for 3. There's a high arcer. It may have been affected by Hawkins. They got numbers here. How much were you concerned from a UConn perspective of their legs after the double overtime game collectively? Wow, not his. With Andre Jackson's not his.
Marcus Bingham has been the ace defender so far in this game.
So Marble, 2 fouls. Maudie Sissoko getting some action. That's a high arcer for 3, and that's off the box out. Jackson's not scoring a lot.
Dealing with some massive strokes in the last couple of days.
8-point game, tough shot, high arcer, and that's short. And Connecticut battles for it, loose ball, good fight, Brown.
The other 9 guys on the floor.
All of them, yeah.
All of them.
Yep.
It's not just about I'm rebounding against the opponent, I'm rebounding against you too.
Right, Marble plays with 2 fouls, that shot's way off, and Martin can't get it. Now he does, and they got nothing if they can. He's set up now. And Walker gets it to him, but he's far away from the basket. Now backs in, 2 on the shot clock. Christie launches. And that's another violation. That defense by...
Well, the Loyola Ramblers have gotten off to a great start this season, shooting the basketball, moving the basketball. They're second in the country in assists per game, but they're going to...
Team blocks on the season. Had 19 points, 12 rebounds in his last game. Michigan State starting lineup brought to you by Atlantis. And here comes Loyola trying to find something in transition. Yesterday here in the practice for Michigan State, Hogarth kicks into the corner to the elite shooter, Christie, who can't get this one, but a second chance here for State thanks to the... Christie. Akins, the freshman, hanging in the air, trying to...
A lot inside. There's another block for Bingham. Give him 4 in the first half. Time here for Michigan State. Christie for 3. Halfway down. Usually those will drop for Max Christie. Not this time.
Looks to be okay. He retied up that tennis shoe.
Christie. Final minute now. Christie fading away.
16 points off of 16 turnovers. Tom Izzo's talked a lot about it, and so have the players. So what are they going to do here tonight to try and flip that script as they take on a competitive score?
The spin move and the good finish with the left hand. Christie goes up, can't get it to fall.
Looked like he was just a little indecisive, but shot tougher. It's a higher percentage to stay with that right hand.
Max Christie. His first points of the night. Eastern, from what we've seen in the first few weeks. Not often do you see a coach get 500 overall, 300 at a school in the same week. And 1 for Christie. The jumper and the foul. Corner 3, Akins again. That time it won't go. Christie from the top of the key. These won't drop either. Chance. Hogarth, some nice dribbling, a great pass down low to Brooks. Pock back out for a Christie 3. Oh, good. Bingham offensive rebound. Now Brooks get position. Scott loses it on the turnaround. Max Christie pushing the tempo. He'll go himself.
As soon as he crossed half court, you could easily tell he was going to take.
Hogarth, pop out to Hall. Down low, Marble. Back out to Hogarth. Corner 3 for Christie is a bit long.
A3, if they do want to come back, it's really got to start now. Michigan State is showing no signs of slowing down.
It's Christie in the corner. It's that one to go.
Exhibit A right there on the rim. Focus of a good shooter.
trying to get to him again. The same exact spot. Deja vu for the freshman.
Christie does the good job to knock down the shot, but
last year, it's such a breath of fresh air to see this Breslin full again, especially the edge zone.
Always a fun time in this building. Even last year, through all the struggles for Michigan State and the emptiness that you mentioned, Ian, those 3 top 5 wins were fun last year.
Jive blocks Christie, but Malik Hall.
Starter for 5 years now. 107th career start for the senior out of Maryland. A runner goes for the freshman Max Christie, who they are very high on. Contested by Julius Marble. Spartans push the other way. Max Christie into the lane. Nice move from the freshman who finishes with the left hand.
Well, I love the...
Here's Taylor. Hits that through. Rebound Hogar. Up ahead, Christie. Transition triple. It goes. And the Spartans cooking to begin. Tyson Walker. And now Christie, who's got 7 early ones for the Spartans. Smooth jump shot. He's got 9.
But that's great pace.
And now it's Hauser who's a little bit slow getting up the floor. 3 from Christie won't go. Christie responds, and he's got a dozen in his young Michigan State career. Max Christie accelerates and puts it in. A game-high 14 for Max Christie.
Is it me or able to convert, but Hauser able to get the offensive rebound?
Foul, by the way, was on Aaron Thompson, his 4th. Golden with the block. Last touch by Butler in Michigan State. Christie. You could just sense the crowd at Heathrow.
Skilled big men to work against and practice against.
Yes, he will.
Brown on the baseline, finding in the corner the 3 off for Max Christie, but Brown there for the offensive board.
Of daylight there, and the Spartans closed that quick. Sissoko's working hard in that paint.
3 up and down for Max Christie. He's got...
That's right. Oh, you got to take advantage of this. Bingham's got a mismatch.
They find Christie in the corner, and Max Christie hits the jumper. He's got 6 the other way, and the reverse layup from Adrian Martin won't go. Back it goes Christie for 3. No, tip try won't go. Again, 12-2 run now for Michigan State over the last 4 minutes.
Sorry about that, young.
Here's Christie for 3. That won't go. Bingham with the offensive board.
So bad for the Gophers football squad because their running back core has been decimated. That had a promising look to their season before those injuries took place.
Sissoko with the personal foul, his 2nd.
Western Michigan, Lamar Norman Jr. was really letting it fly. Didn't have much success.
With the left hand, nothing doing there for Max Smith. Spartan.
And all of a sudden he gets the ball to the middle of the floor. Gabe Brown runs down the left, gets an easy layup. That's the kind of transition that we've come to expect from Michigan State.
Weak side rebound and the putback for Joey. And good tough defense down to the block by Julius Marble, and eventually McCormick has his pocket picked. Christie misses the 3 at the other end.
That was a great steal by A.J. Hogan by Michigan State. Marble looked like he was going to switch out, then got caught in no man's land on Abaji. He took advantage of it.
Max Christie a little bit strong. Christie from Arlington Heights, which are exploring their rotations, how much depth the teams have. Trying to figure out what combinations work with one another. A lot of transfers, a lot of new faces on both sides. And there is Max. After being arrested on suspicion of DUI, he missed their exhibition game. He is missing tonight. He will miss 2 more games as well. So it's a very small group as Max Christie gives up number 35 in the ESPN 100 coming in. And As Christie goes around him, misses the floater, but the follow is good.
Well, they tried to ice. Doing it again here.
Cross-court look. Christie for three. And out of bounds, Kansas ball.
Can be on the basketball selection committee. you guys have become basketball with a smaller tournament.
Well, hey, man, I would love to hear you on this. It is hard to try to figure out who.
To him, and he's right. Like, that wasn't straight up. I was wrong there. That was a foul and should have been called. As the supervisor official, that was a foul and should have been called.
25. We know it'll be in Indianapolis next year. TBD after that. Bingham, nice look. Christie gets it to go.
Boy, nice cut by Max Christie and a terrific pass by.
Tumble taken in the middle of the floor, leaves Hall wide open for three. That one's short. Christie rebound. Christie layup.
Max Christie, man, he is just something else. One of those guys we've been attack. They're going to get out in transition. They're going to get some twos. They're going to try to work it into the post. But the thing he keyed on was shooting the three. That's one thing he really wants to do better. The team shot 36.4% last year, which is pretty good. But
now Walker. Hall to Christie, takes the step back off the front iron. Rebound Akins.
Akins bailing out Christie there. See, even on the missed shot there, Michigan State just doesn't quite get up the floor too quickly.
Christie gets the three and gets another. Potential 4-point. About Marcus Bingham before the game. He's done pretty well so far tonight. Hoping, yeah, I'm sure he's hoping he can have another good half, especially they got there 16 times, but they're shooting 50%. Christie, the three ball is just off. Will he call offensive rebound?
That won't happen a whole lot going forward. I think that's an exhibition game taking place. You know, that won't happen a whole lot going forward. I think that's an exhibition game taking place. You know, as we mentioned earlier, Izzo just trying to do some different things, get some different lineups.
Excuse me.
Making ability. They're trying. They're doing much better in the second half, but I don't know if they have the overall shot making ability. Shooting 22% in the first half really puts you in a tough spot.
Gabe Brown tried for another highlight moment. He got up there, but
Michigan State is, and he knows that. So he moves so Grazoulis can get open, pulls his defender with him, and gives it to him.
Christie from the free throw line. The floater's no good. Harris. And the three goes.
Grand Valley shooting the three ball very well today. 8 for 18, 58%. That's something Wesley talked about that they want to do.
Stays in. It's a very young lineup on the floor right now. Christie the floater. He can do it all.
Can't say enough. Underrated for his ranking. He makes another play right here.
He's got Hauser to his left. Christie goes himself off the glass, and he's got two more.
And Max Christie
all brings it down. Hogard pops it out. Christie pump fake. Christie for three. No good.
That one's leaning a little bit left because Christie had to move.
8. Takes the fadeaway. Gosh, he's a good scorer.
Man, that one just crawled into the front, but he got it to go.
At the buzzer, Max Christie. No good. Michigan State goes into the half up 50.
Donald, one of the only guys, actually the only guy on this Ferris State roster, not from the state of Illinois or the state of Michigan.
Transferred in from a junior college in North Carolina.
To get in there and do it.
On the help defense, too, he got a poke in there. Christie moving fast. Going up, the layup is good and one.
Max Christie just being assertive. I don't think when to get done this year.
Ryan with a nice move, but the shot was short. Akins, Christie for three. Got it. Michigan State only with 2 more points off of him. Christie into the paint. Goes up strong, gets 2 more.
That's one that he forced. Max Christie.
Gear. He just between narrow spaces. Very stiff. Give up. Great ball fake.
Oh, open.
That ball fake just shifted the entire defense and creating.
I like Hogarth's attitude early here. Set that one up. Nice rebound.
There's Brown. He likes this shot.
You're right. He's a wing player.
That three, he misses there at the rim. Meanwhile, Michigan State 3-7 in their last 10 games. Walker, good shot fake, and he knocks down the 15-footer.
A really disciplined play by Tyson
over the last 3 minutes. Malik Hall, a little shimmy shake, and he got the hook.
That's a big-time move. I mean, he took Xavier Green all the way to the baseline.
And he switches it up right now when he's having trouble man-to-man defense and guarding the screeners. He goes to this zone look.
Well, that's where Malik Hall rises up for the deuce.
You can get a guy.
Rowe couldn't finish it. And a strong rebound for Hogarth. Maryland is 0 of 10 from the field. Cut right down the middle. Hogarth. A leaner for A.J. Hogarth and Michigan's. I mean, you know Malik Hall's going to be covering E.J. Liddell. Marble asking for it. Working on Liddell, the jump hook, and it rolls in.
And that's got to be what it is, right? It's got to be give and take.
He had it. Bingham.
Yep.
Got it.
Yep.
Big man.
Just feel there's just certain possessions in the game where you get it.
Jugada también la defensa no generó una falta y quedó en algo espectacular, pero cero producción. Marvel ahí sobre Williams, buena canasta. Y este parece ser.
Digo, creo que Purdue no es que esté cómodo estando abajo, pero sabiendo eso le puedes dar el balón a Ivy y él a lo mejor solito se crea la oportunidad de empatar.
Ay, bueno, y con esto les va.
Dairon Quiroz en la producción. Tiene la jugada en el poste bajo con una mano. Primera canasta del partido. Penetró para Michigan State, para los Spartans. Y anotó entonces Marcus Bingham Jr.
Walker wide open for three. How about that ball movement? That was excellent. Izzo just needs to get his point across.
7-0 run, 2 and change during that run by Indiana.
Oh, beautiful move.
Classic move.
Beautiful move. And good job.
Late in the shot clock, Christie on the baseline, up top, Hall. Good shot fake, and he drains the mid-range.
And nice recognition once again of the shot clock.
Patience this time of year, but good players you wait on. Get it out to Brown. His second shot of the game. There you go. He was looking for that. Knocks down the triple. Down goes to Brown. Spartans on the move. Down by 4. Trailed by 8 earlier. Brown, deep 3. Yes! Gabe Brown. 3 minutes and change gone by here in the second half. 9-point lead for Rutgers. Bingham face-up. Fires and hits. That's how you chip away. You get a stop at one end. In conference. 9 minutes to go in the ball game. Lead for Bingham, and it worked. Just so long. Yeah. Throw it up there.
See if Christie can get going. He finds Bingham on a rim run.
Boy, just a two-man game. Maryland falls asleep on the backside, but Marcus Bingham sets a good screen, rolls.
Better as a youngster. Freshman is averaging just over 9 points and 6 rebounds per game. Half-court set here for Michigan State. Bingham. Beautiful jump hook over Dickinson. The combat.
Christie looks up at the shot clock. Blows by Greer, but a bad pass. And then Brown just heaves it up, and somehow it goes in.
To Michigan State.
I like this, establishing Marcus Bingham on the post early on.
Yeah, well, they did that, and Tom Izzo said that, right? They're going to get a lot of touches inside. This is this time from mid-range. The rebound here to Hauser. It's Brown taking it inside. Finger roll finish for Gabe Brown.
Gabe Brown was fortunate that time.
12 points now for Curry. Lead again is 1 here for Michigan State. Back down there for Hauser. Soft touch.
A nice decision by the Spartans. Get the Rocket a little quiet here in the second half for the Spartans. Might see him get going here as well. Oh, okay.
Oh, they go his way. A quick 5 points in the last few minutes.
Okay. NBA, college, whatever.
Meanwhile, if Brown was able to throw down that one-hand hammer and they're up 10, ooh. Now they respond with that bucket by Malik Hall.
Back and forth first half between number 10 Michigan State and Northwestern. Northwestern looking for a 2-0 start to Big Ten play for the second year in a row, and Marcus Bingham Jr. drains the short corner. You wanted more looks for Ryan Young. Does that count?
It absolutely does. That's certainly weighs. Wow, Marcus Bingham. These Michigan State bigs are really
free throw. Gabe Brown climbs up and comes down with a rebound. Brown will catch and fire a three, and he knocks it down from the left wing, and that was a big trip for Michigan State.
Yeah, to get it. And for Peyton Willis, he's scored a bunch this year, but that's really been the one weakness in his game offensively. Here's Malik Hall. Long pass, three falls.
And that's what we talk about. You stop. That's the biggest question. Who do you key in on?
Here's Hauser trailing, open three, and it falls. His two made threes tonight have been outstanding.
Where have they come in?
Christie. Packet goes to Hogard, 8 on the shot clock. Hall in the paint. Good shot again, 15 for Hall.
Great patience by Michigan State.
Floater off the glass, no, and Malik Hall lost it into the hands of Christie. Here comes Hogard. Got away with a shove, a layup good. Brown, deep three up top. 10 points for Gabe Brown.
Bunch of turnovers, and they had a big drought where they just couldn't put the ball in the basket.
Breaking the pressure, and the finger roll falls for Walker.
I believe for Ohio State. Got Gabe Brown in the corner. Sometimes in the corner he'll go for a lob. Nice.
Bounce pass and a wide open rim run for the stuff for Bingham.
Open side, little
backside, gives it off to Hauser. Hall needed it. He's back. Boy, he needed it. He went 9 of 9 in the first game, and nobody there on the rebound. And Cole banged on that right side of his head. So numbers for Michigan State. Christie kick corner. Brown. He is money right now. Brown up to 11. Danny Hurley says.
Crew as Michigan State brings it up.
Well, Bingham has definitely been the backstop defensively. And the other thing that Coach Izzo wants to see from Bingham is State. You don't think this game means a lot to Drew Valentine?
Brown corner three is good. Gabe Brown has a couple of threes here in the second half. Clemens can't keep it going in the second half, and Hauser with the rebound. Christie, good find to Hall.
Michigan State the opposite, so a double dose of green and white tonight, and Michigan State pulling out the old-fashioned unis for the first time this season. Brendan, Marcus Bingham shoots mid-range. Michigan State's first points.
Defensively and just shooting the ball.
Sissoko has entered the picture for Michigan State. Malik Hall turns around and sends one down.
Golson's got the defensive duties of guarding that guy down low, too.
It is not an easy task.
He's outmatched by 6 inches.
Bounces on the rim a couple times and goes down.
Gabe Brown responds with a three of his own.
Smile, but he's not feeling very good right now.
Already 3 personal fouls. Bingham going right back inside and working against McMillan. Gets his first 2.
Saying that's a good, making the right call.
Yep, they got it right. Max Christie, down it goes. Inside, Marcus Bingham Jr. Excellent move on the...
Thinks about the 3. Good ball movement from the Spartans. Marble takes the 2, and it goes. Early. A steal from Michigan State. Christie running the break. Gabe Brown on the far side for 3.
Williams, who's hit a couple of shots in the last minute, makes the move and draws the foul on Marble.
Reach down.
Tomorrow on CBS, Queen Latifah's for the Spartans. Bingham has 9 of their 16.
That's a nice job angling, but good counter. I don't know if Bingham or Hauser got it.
I think it was Bingham, and that's 2 blocks. The 3.
Deep step back right there.
Biggest lead of the game. I like Holmgren's attitude early here. Set that one up. Nice rebound.
There's Brown.
They messed up their play. The back screen for Gillis. Supposed to go to Ivy.
Stefanovic.
Quick trigger right there.
They never got turned.
Yep.
Well, he's
on balance.
He's good center.
Who has not returned in the second half. Hogard got a 2-on-1. And a putback.
What a challenge, huh?
Did you see Ivy getting his steps together?
Vision to figure out a way to get off a shot.
Of course, his mom being that Notre Dame women's coach, he's been around basketball his whole life. You know, just
a good player too.
Yeah.
Has never led in this game. Into the mid-range, Johnny Davis off the mark. So his cold night continues. 1 of 11 is Johnny Davis.
Got a good look there. Looking to go to work on the block.
Late shot clock here in the corner. Wall threw it to the other side of the rim.
Knowing the scouting report right there, Malik Hall, he really brought help to Davis start.
These two teams have combined 5 of 7 from the floor. Now they get 5 of 8 as Dante Scott misses and Christie tracks down the rebound.
Dante Scott has really struggled. He lost a little bit of his confidence, but it's amazing how making shots that you can get it back in a hurry. Gabe Brown looking like the Gabe Brown we saw at the start of the Big Ten season.
He leads the team in scoring. Here's the fresh 6 minutes in. Here's Reese face up mid-range, and Christie secures it. Max Christie, part of the all-freshman team named to come downtown back and forth. Need to get him a helicopter.
It's not close either.
No, it's not. Making the trip. Good stuff, Andy. And rebound into the hands of Christie. So Michigan State with their largest lead looking to add to it here. Look at big shot Tyson Walker. Now Russell, it's his turn. In the lane, leans, no. And Christie gets the rebound. He is fouled, and we will walk to the other end for 2 free. Tire take the lead. Shot clock off. Fats Russell. Step back 3 for the lead. No. Christie with a rebound, and he's fouled with 6.6.
Scott. Diagonal feed. Russell. Good fake. Gets into the teeth of the defense. Kick out. Scott short. And the Terps can't buy one.
Watch for Michigan State to go.
Scott takes it hard. It's blocked by Marble. Opportunity here for Michigan State. Foul called as Brooks left his foot. There's going to be growth.
As high an upside as anybody.
Scott on a kick. Hart rims out. Long rebound. Track down. Christie ahead. Brooks give it up. Hall rejected by Wahab. But Michigan State controls it with 5:20 to go in this first half.
Always keep it here. We'll keep you advised.
To keep that answer going.
Ball handling skills. Give it up for Hauser. Trying to take the baseline. Went to the left hand. Poked.
Liddell. Branham the jumper. That's an air ball. Working on Hall. Puts the shoulder into it. Loose ball. Christie comes up with it.
Good contact and a good no-call game. But the reality is Ohio State just played well. They made shots. And they did so with a depleted roster.
Liddell had to get that one up. Shot clock was winding down.
And down low.
I should say Dick Barnett. Dick Barnett was the lefty.
You're still talking about that? There's a game going on here, man.
Here's Gabe Brown. Speaking of lefties.
He has the length to extend and stretch on the reverse side for the dunk.
Well, a rarity. He missed a free throw. 80.
Los Spartans empiezan a meterse y en serio. Ivy de 3 lo falla. Williams en el intento de recuperar esta tabla, pero pone nada más una mano. Ivy falla el segundo. Bien ahí en el rebote Max Christie.
Sí, porque pues son francas, insisto, las oportunidades. Esto se salvó Michigan.
Falló ahí el tiro de 3, me parece que se habían recargado.
Pase rebotado adentro. Se voltea, lanza con una mano, viene limpiando la basura, pero termina fallando la bandeja también para Michigan State. De caminada. Tony Perkins. En el perímetro por izquierda, Keegan Murray. Penetra Murray, lo doblan. Murray, pase afuera. Quedó solo para intentar el triple.
Bingham can make that. Not that time too strong. And they're going to get Curbelo for fouling Christie. That's his first. Third rather on Illinois. That was a good job. Frazier. Hawkins missed the shot. Coburn there and had it poked away. Where's the offense going to come from for Michigan?
To get you to the free throw line to cut into this lead.
Christie with the miss. The first for Michigan State this half, but kept alive by Marble. Got an injured player on the ground for Illinois. Basket is good. Frazier with the kick out. Curbelo's three. Not there. Christie with the rebound. Of it. 6-0 run. They go to Coburn out of the timeout. Missed the shot with his back to the rim. 6-0 run by the Spartans. Looking to add to it here. They're only a good work for him.
Played a career-high 24 minutes, did Marble, in that win against Indiana. 9 big rebounds. Step back off the mark for Seth Lundy.
Lateral pass to a guy who hasn't exactly been connecting, and that's just not, you know, the ultimate shots that you can get a guy like Gabe Brown. He didn't even look at that one.
Sessoms has had a solid second half. That is contested. Good defense there by Walker.
Absolutely. Didn't allow Sessoms to turn the corner the way he wanted to, the way he should have as a point guard.
Contributing in other areas where they're not playing him out there. He's wide open.
Oh, it's just slipped out of the hands of the freshman.
Should have had it sooner.
Yeah, that game last night against Penn State, their only game this year. Stays very active in helping out the school and the school communications to this day. As it's stolen away, Ivy.
Newman with a great denial. Ivy ends up with it. He wants it in. He can soar. He can with the best of them.
Up ahead to Christie. Ivy shuts down the baseline. Ooh. Oh, and it's stolen away.
Nice play by Hogan.
10% from the field. Missed his first look, though. Again, Michigan State, as they turn it over here, that is where they really struggled last night and on the season. And Tom Izzo said,
I think you could settle in at the 428 mark. Is that what you said?
No, I was saying they're convincingly in the NCAA tournament. No.
It's like, you know, we press. Wisely finding Joey Hauser. Well done by the freshman.
Bad pass. And wide of the target, turnover. So now 10 turnovers for the Spartans.
Staying with us, staying local. Make sure you always keep it here. We'll keep you advised.
To keep that answer going. Ball handling skills. Give it up for Hauser. Trying to take the baseline. Went to the left hand, poked outside. Hart couldn't grab it. Hauser does.
Look at that.
Russell picks his pocket, and he takes it in for 2.
I tell you what, his game is smooth. You can see why they're so high on him and his future here in Columbus. There's a turnover by the Spartans.
You can see why Jimmy Jackson allowed him the ball. They never put it back up.
That one picked up by Malachi. Here comes Brent.
Away with a regular season title. You're going to take a bit of a hit, and they did. Here's Christie. Extra step. So it's a walk, going to go the other way. We'll talk more about that a bit later. And she said, just be you. So yeah, that's what he's doing. He's managing the game. He's allowing Isley to run the offense. And his other able assistant who's been with that one seal of his. Christie, he walked. Sometimes, Danny, that particular move is one that...
El pase afuera, Hauser. Christie se le escapa. El rebote en el rompimiento. Perkins ataca la canasta y viene limpiando la basura. Keegan Murray.
The foul is called on Christie as Grandison drew the charge. Second on Christie.
see what the replay has here. Yeah.
Interrupted. Brown and Marble, or Bingham rather, came over to get a piece of it. That's a travel. The freshman Max Christie shuffling his feet. It's been a bugaboo for the...
Great defensive play by Race Thompson. Now a steal by Bates. Up against Hogard. And the follow. A missed bunny and a missed opportunity.
Indiana is the top defensive team in the conference, so they're going to be in games because of that ability. They got to make shots.
Christie's going to get the foul for dunking in there and initiating the...
An offer from Michigan State or Michigan, so he went to Wisconsin. And that's going to be an offensive foul on Christie.
But take a look. Lord Bowman.
How about the life of the official? You get 3 of them in a row right, and the crowd still hates you.
That's a travel.
It is.
And now you're...
A.J. Hogard in the game for Michigan State along with Malik Hall. High screen, Marble sets it, double team. Get rid of the steal. Dickinson pass. Gets it ahead. Houston the grab, and he streaks it.
And they're going to get a foul against Michigan State. How about this one, Boy, you're watching him, but Michigan State suddenly can tie with a 3. High-low is too high.
It's like you lose your mind. Just because Marcus Bingham has got a mismatch with DeMonte Wilson.
Rebound for Christie and Michigan State. And a turnover. Just not exactly firing.
This year shooting him at just over 30%, but he thinks he can be closer to 40%. Bad pass, and the early turnover woes continue for Michigan State. That's their 3rd.
He's one of the better guards in the Big Ten.
15 points a game. He's been in double figures every contest as that pass is wide and just sound like a broken record, but another unforced error by the Spartans.
No points for Hauser as they tend to hit. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Christie and walked with it. 4 turnovers here for Michigan State. Minnesota again cuts it to 1.
Young players, I want you to go back and watch what Peyton Willis just did. He came off the screen, he was on the wing, but he got right back into the floor, got to his spot.
And could have hit him, instead took a 1-foot shot. Well, when he went in the air, Robbie, I thought he was going to throw an alley-oop. I did too. And then that one is taken away. A turnover by Christie, 9 of them for the Spartans. Last year in Big Ten play, just 21% this season, and you mentioned 3 for his last 20. That's off of the knee of Christie, and Nebraska will get the basketball. But through the hands of Christie, Verge. No, he'll let it go. I thought he might track it. I totally thought he would. I mean, he's so fast. That could have easily been a layup.
Difficult pass from Christie. Deja's got it for Northwestern. Driving. Tyson Walker picks up his dribble. Inside at 10 to shoot. Christie throws it away.
Doing a nice job of staying with Max Christie.
It down. Sissoko got up and in the air in a blink of an eye. Hara pokes that one away.
Good look now for Michigan State. Tyson Walker on the bench with 2 fouls. Max Christie, a little bobble and a travel. The turnover back to Minnesota. We talked about the 3-point shooting.
That's a good identity to have. We're going to come in, we're going to compete, we're going to play hard, we're going to make it a challenge every night.
Oh, Stevens, nice pick. Stevens to the other end for the 2-hand flush. Minnesota plays awfully hard. Michigan left the point with his set on the floor.
Christie up inside, and now Christie throws it away, and Rollins never gave up. He'll drive attack on Walker. He's fouled.
Brown the defense on the drive from Davis.
Well, that is a poor entry pass. I mean, it might have got fouled, but you have to. Who are the most athletic dart players?
Dartists. You coined it and then you went away from it.
Well, I mean, they're athletes, so who's the most athletic? The only make a play, not catch and dribble where it can get knocked away.
Christie off the backboard, and he got it back and spat it out of bounds. It's a turnover.
Just not
a lot of good stuff out of 15-point lead for the Bears of Baylor, trying to go to 7-0 on the season. Oh my goodness, John Wachachua just ripped it away from Christie. Meyer pushes. See if they try to isolate Pauly or Hawkins, the two three-point shooters. Sanogo fronts.
Loyola has switched up now, going into a 3-2 zone.
Christie lost the handle. Valentine saying go, go. After falling behind, going so far. Just 2 points on 1 of 4 shooting. Only 1 3-point attempt. Now another turnover, 2-on-1 the other way. Norris to the basket. Hogarth stood his ground down at that spot. Christie denied up top. And once again, Loyola on the run. Norris finds,
gives it up for a Wilmoth 3. Christie might have gotten away with a walk, and then it was stolen anyways. Thompson.
Hauser had a double-double against this team last year in the early stages of Michigan State's season. And a takeaway turned over by Max Christie and a run out.
Tom Izzo just changed his mind. He got him up and then he sat him back down. Good help by Clements.
You have to be able to see the weak side defense. They got to be up there somewhere.
What for Cincinnati fans who are watching right now, Herbie, what would you say to them about their situation at the moment?
Well, they were frustrated after last week coming out. You know,
put it off the glass, no good. Walker to Christie. Step just out of bounds, or excuse me, traveled. We'll go back to Grand Valley, but so the Grazoulis connection, Brendan. This is
stripped by Fats Russell. Remember, he's a Rhode Island transfer who set the career record for steals at that school, but then he gives it right back to Christie.
That's the freshman.
This is a revenge game. They got buried in the opener. After that three-point miss, look at that defensive work by Max Christie, who may have the best great piece for the Spartans team. Malik Hall got that foul, and then Christie with the deflection, and this is a foul on Dickinson that he could do without. Not the kind of foul that you want to get.
We're seeing what Michigan really is made of. This is game truthing.
No question. Yep, and they've hit spurts tonight. 14-0 run early, and they're in the midst of an 8-0 run right now. And as we say that,
9 de sus 13 puntos producto de disparos de larga distancia. Okay. Ay, un mal alley-oop. Y bien ahí Max Christie.
Wall throws a baseball pass, and Christie is the one that got a hand on it, but they're going to say it went off on Hall. Back to the monitor we go with 50.
Houston knew he missed it, tries to follow it. Christie hits the deck. We're just trying to get to 0-0 here, and these guys are going hard after the loose ball.
And not only undersized, they don't have a lot of depth. And so if you can get the front line in foul trouble, that's really going to be tough.
They stand at 6'9" in terms of their regular rotation, in terms of their tallest players. First possession, it's a
dangerous pass. Shot clock at 5. Verge trying to drive it on Brown, and he throws it away. Christie slings it over to Hogarth. Brown
too. Boo Boo, he throws up a prayer. Deej is there. Shot clock does not reset. Deej tried a fancy pass, and it just wasn't there. Michigan State basketball.
That's a bad play.
To get around in front. Julius Marble had really good position and an angle down low, and Wheeler was able to break that contact and knock that pass away.
Myron reported 1 great play and 1 air ball. And now we're under 12. We've got a timeout on the next whistle. Bad pass picked off by Christie. He read that beautifully. Too soft. Nothing's.
And now, after falling behind 9-0, Loyola with a chance to tie with a 3, but Williamson takes it to the basket, but ripped away by the freshman Christie. And the lob for Hall.
and Jai and Bingham are going at it down low, trying to get position. Scott loses it on the turnaround. Max Christie pushing the tempo. He'll go himself.
What you got? Guy that's going to take command, take the big shots. And why not, if you got the ball in your hand a majority of the time, to be the guy?
Back tap has the Spartans headed the other way to the 3-on.
Another sweet finish from the senior. He's cooking here early. A steal from Michigan State. Christie running the break. Gabe Brown on the far side for warranted.
There was, but he still, I feel like, was underrated for his ranking. He makes another play right here.
He's got Hauser to his left. Christie goes himself off the glass, and he's got two more. Scholler gives to Erickson. Erickson, second turnover in as many trips. Christie, pop out to Hauser. Back to Gabe Brown for three.
Stayed. I'd like to see Max Christie be aggressive and look for his own. Same with Malik Hall. Nice screen.
Christie affected that at the rim. It was Jordan Davis who couldn't knock it. He will inbound. Having trouble. Finds Davis right to the rim. What a block by Christie, the freshman.
You like that joke?
That's one arena revenge tour.
No, that was
filling stadiums.
Sissoko hanging in
across the old line state. Ayala off the screen. Christie might have gotten
a lot of chances on the inside.
So they go behind with Jones. They want Jones to pull up and shoot that shot. Nice work defensively now.
Well, freshman against freshman, and it's Christie who wins that mini battle against.
Now Goody comes out to receive. Plummer.
Well, Christie was locked in there.
Bodied him. Plummer into the lane. That's blocked away, and here comes Michigan's
first 4 minutes. Northwestern's been the better team.
Yep. But you're right. I mean, Michigan State's so good. +8 on the glass. And then they get it out and go. Young saving the possession, but his foot was 8. Barry, you talked about his three-point shooting too much. Audige rejected. Michigan State gains the lead. And now a steal by Greer. He's got trailers, but he wants to do it himself. Christie, great block.
Mulcahy looking to drive. Kane in the post against Christie. Goes strong. Front rims it.
So timeout on the floor with 15:48 to go in this one.
You look at this. Growth that he's had so far throughout this season. I mean, if he stays on that path, watch out.
Excellent defense by Max Christie. That's one of the big reasons he was Big Ten co-freshman of the week. Not his offense last 25-67. Willis quickly up the floor. Willis on the drive inside. His shot won't go, and it's scooped up underneath by Hogard. 17 seconds to go. Hall.
There's JT Shoemate. And now Rollins will drive, attack, missed it, out of bounds. It'll stay with Toledo. What about the Rockets and Toledo's keys to victory tonight?
He is going to be a huge key for them.
And right, I love what Marcus said following the game against Louisville, as Rollins said. That one falls short with defense from Christie, and now a turnover.
Still a lot of upside.
I think tonight, too, he's shown that when Monty Scott or other guys that are playing point and he gets blocked out to Rosette by Christie there. But, you know, he's shown that he can step
the block. One-on-one. The hook a little strong. And Western Michigan will start it up offensively. Long pass ahead. Leaking out and blocked on the other end by Max Christie. Excellent defense.
And Gillis able to claim that rebound.
That would have been big for a lot of reasons. Kind of step back.
And he doubled up for a second.
Marble really doing a pretty good job trying to stand up.
He's going for 24 points a game against AP top 25 teams. He has just been phenomenal now. Michigan State doing a nice job, though, unable to knock down the free throw.
That's an 82% shooter. Davis, step back, contested.
It's another really good defense.
That's one you really want. Here's Branham, turns the corner. In the lane, he got it. Branham. Never thought I'd say this, but Marcus Bingham's going to have to guard Joey Brunk, too. Brandon. Oh, double team. Shot clock getting away from him. Baker
Deep Jack lets it fly. Nothing there.
I've got an advantage because I played against his dad, so I know his bloodline a little bit. And I know how tough he is.
Drive it right into the teeth of the defender that they know that they can all reach.
It's given Michigan State the lead after they trailed 12-4. Now Bowie will rise and fire.
For a good decision. You get Max Christie a wide open shot. McGowan's now fading away on the other end. He can't get.
Put a lot of pressure on the ball. Here's Jamal Kane with his first touch. Goes towards a base. Jalen Moore on the right wing. He'll step back. Wow. And he fills it.
3 against Cornell. In the 5 games since then, 6 for 36 from the three-point line. Have a summer to work together as a group. Tough shot for E.J. Stevens. It wouldn't go. And Walker was D7. Willis quickly up the floor. Willis on the drive inside. His shot won't go, and it's scooped up underneath by home transition.
16 assists and 18 made field goals for Michigan.
Kendall Brown has got to protect the rim first. I mean, what are you worried about, a dunk or a three-point shot? A little bit. Hey, you're going to get whacked around in a game like this. Meyer, tough shot. Who follows that in? Thamba or Meyer? Ball screen activity has been terrific. Scott lifted his offense, allowed his guys to go to work.
Jimmy, this is a 35-21. They've outscored him.
In the win over Auburn. Cole double team, 3 on the shot clock. 2. Oh, what a shot!
I think holding Butler to 52 points is going to be a feat that not many other teams the rest of the year are going to accomplish.
Opportunities because your margin of error is so slim. And when you take shots like that kind of uncontested.
Victories from it. It's okay if you lose an exhibition, especially to a team that on paper is a bit better. Kelser tries the one with a lot of air.
Stirs the 3 in his side, bangs that 3 home. Beautiful transition play by Max Christie and Joey Hauser. Hauser gets the assist.
Empty side here again.
You can turn the corner.
Look at this. Put back by. What can you do?
Great seal. Missed him.
Ivy on the run. Gets off Michigan State.
There it goes to Williams. Smartly gets it right back outside. And
how about this
run.
kid?
That was a good move, but couldn't finish.
He could shoot it. You didn't have to chase it, did you, run all those screens?
Ivy.
Ivy doubled up for a second.
Marble really doing a pretty good job trying to stand them. Trying to get him to go to the rim. He may have walked too. Look at Bingham.
He's going for 24 points a game against AP top 25 teams. He has just been phenomenal now. Michigan State doing a nice job on him.
Now here's Brad Davison, second team all Big Ten. Patient, short offense. Brad Davison gets by Christie, left-hand finish.
Oh, what a tough.
Having trouble. Finds Davis right to the rim. What a block by Christie. Got to go quickly now to Davis. Davis going inside, spinning. Wild shot. Rebound, Hogan.
Taken over, and he has instilled confidence in this group. A tough situation with Mark Turgeon's departure, but he's done a great job.
Ayala backs it up. Senior against freshman here. Senior fading.
Pretty good defense there by Max Christie, but just better offense.
Michigan State beating Maryland both times during the regular season. Maryland fighting their way back from down 10.
The question is going to be, can they make some shots here down the stretch? It's been a little bit cold from the perimeter. Vance Russell, boy, getting to the
Michigan State over Michigan. Got him a 12-point lead. Now Ayala inside, blocked, but a whistle. Marcus Bingham.
Nice play by Brown, too, defensively there. He closed out to make sure Ayala couldn't get a clean shot off. Russell, dipsy-do, doesn't go.
That's one you really want.
Here's Branham, turns the corner. In the lane, he got it.
Had some answers for Ohio State offensively. Ohio State still made shots. Made tough shots. And there you go.
Brennan.
Doesn't have to be a great one, but a better one. And Michigan State has to focus on that to try to get into this lead a little.
Brooks can't connect. There's the
fucking down low.
Or I should say Dick Barnett. Dick Barnett was the lefty.
You're still talking about that? There's a game going on here, man.
You're right. And Bill Self as the guys that will be the future short term for this game. Jones.
Del aro y la pelota regresa a los Boilermakers. Entra, le ceden la parte de la pintura y consigue un muy buen puntos. Haga usted la matemática, porque han dejado ir 5 puntos. Eso es un goaltending. Señor Bingham, no.
Más allá de Keegan Murray. Pueden hacer daño de múltiples maneras, como ahora que penetra. Termina fallando McCaffrey. Hauser con el rebote.
10 puntos contribuyendo también para Michigan State, pero Iowa, ojo, siempre encuentra respuesta,
Plummer penetrates, draws the double, missed the shot. Coburn tapped it to himself. And then up.
20-16 Michigan State. Now Sessoms. Quick off the bounce, getting inside, having it reject. Inside Dalian Johnson. Great move, couldn't get it. There's Hara again, disrupting the... Only scored 20 points all season until that basket to stop the run. There's Hara again, trying to get it on the offensive glass, but it's
all afternoon long.
Yes, he has.
Ooh, a nice double clutch.
Davis cutting in on the angle. A tough finish for Johnny Davis.
Rutgers so good at finding them and posting those mismatches up. Here's Mulcahy with a layup. Blows the layup. He's coming up with...
Giving up an open shot to take a tougher pull-up. They're shooting 54% from 3 on the year.
Sunrise Christian, which has brought them Malik Hall and Tum Tum Nairn recently. And a foul as Ayala.
It was not. It counts nonetheless.
It's a pretty tip, though.
Jones takes it. Denied. Bingham. They've had a lot of chances on the inside.
So they go behind with Jones. They want Jones to pull up and shoot that shot.
Nice work defensively, though. Well, freshman against turnover numbers. We're going to keep an eye on it throughout the season because that has been the Achilles heel for Michigan State. A flail towards the rim.
Goody comes out to receive. Plummer.
Christie was locked in there.
Bodied him.
The offense going to come from for Wisconsin.
Well, Johnny Davis is going to be aggressive looking for his, so you know that's going to happen.
And there it is.
Yep. Right off the... So far, in these first 4 minutes, Northwestern's been the better team.
Yep. But you're right. I mean, Michigan State's so good. +8 on the glass. And then they get it out and go.
On these ball screens, a little bit reckless, and those are tough guys to guard.
Louis got 5 so far. Here's number 5, Roper, in the lane. Left hand, pretty move.
I think Ty Berry is going to step up here and have a good streak, and he can knock down some open looks, but they got to find him.
Instead, it's Audige rejected by...
To get back, and they've really slowed down number 1.
So Wisconsin gets their 5th offensive rebound. Here is number 1. Out to number 34. That's Davison. Their all-time
action there by Michigan State. I'd like to see Max Christie be aggressive and look for his own. Same with Malik Hall. Nice screen.
Christie affected that at 6 minutes. Davison. He's going to take another. He's going to hit another.
Taken over, and he has instilled confidence in this group. A tough situation with Mark Turgeon's departure, but he's done a great job
here between these two teams.
And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I think it was the right call by the NCAA, but
knocking down
some games, you're going to miss shots, maybe get injuries, but ultimately you come back to those principles that you adhered to early that gave you success.
13 puntos producto de disparos de larga distancia. Ay, un mal alley-oop y bien ahí.
De acuerdo. Un hombre que marcó toda una época aquí, ¿no?
Por favor.
Anota para los Hawkeyes. Bohannon intentando el triplazo. Otra vez anotando Patrick McCaffrey.
Puntos contribuyendo también para Michigan State, pero Iowa, ojo, siempre encuentra respuesta, ¿eh?
For Plummer and Frazier to get going offensively early.
Plummer knocks that one down.
His zone is calling out. Take a look at the shot clock before you go into your move.
Here's a pop out. And that one's all afternoon long.
Yes, he has.
Ooh, a nice double clutch.
A little bit indecisive whether he's trying to score or set up his teammate.
It's an area that Tom Izzo has been looking for consistency as Wisconsin
puts his body right in the way, draws the contact, and he knows his team's going to get another possession.
Now Davison, who remains cold. Davison, too much.
He pointed at Kofi Coburn, so now they don't have Coburn again, and we'll see what they've got.
Already shaking his head on the sidelines.
Yeah, not happy camper right now, and I'm sure that was one of the main focuses of what they were dealing with.
And Davis.
Here's Davison trying to go in. Oh, and he got hit by his own team.
Here's Davison in the corner. That jumper.
On these ball screens, a little bit reckless, and those are tough guys to guard.
Louis got 5 so far. Here's number 5, Roper, in the lane. Left hand, pretty move.
Oh, I like this set play for Stevens. I love that play.
You find your hot hand, right?
Yes.
He's got. Stevens taking it inside, blocked from behind by Hall.
They're going to need a late comeback to do it again. They've been resilient. Whenever Michigan State's looked like they're about to knock them out of the park. Oh, what a scream. And that frees McGowan's been
utter lack of offense, especially over the last 10 minutes of this first half. Here's Ty Berry, open for 3. Showdown on the road.
It's not like this is an overly huge Northwestern team. Pete Nance has good size, but he's a forward. Ryan Young.
Biggest lead of the game for the Spartans. Zion in the right corner. He'll fire up the 3. Leaves that one up.
Lord, good luck. They really can't help off anybody at that point. Strip a nice spin inside. He gets to the rim. Rather Sutherland for
need to win the tournament. They play in a league that's a one-bid league. Year in and year out, these teams have been really, really good. And there you see a guy that's going to help lead the pop. Marble dove to the block, posted up big. Really good offensive execution there. That's what they needed.
Rollins, no.
I'm not as big on plus minus.
They are.
The chart says. What a take.
And it falls. Real good take. Cryer.
Of his comfort zone, that time did a great job of staying inside the lane.
Quick 3 on the other end.
Came into the season in the best shape of our lives as well, but nobody's making a big deal out of it at all.
Well, we do have the announcer before and after that we're going to show a little bit later in the broadcast. It's going to be really revealing offense by Michigan State. Harris to Remy Martin, a deep one. Yes!
Donald, the JUCO transfer from North Carolina. Davidson, another 3. Excuse me, that was Air. Bear State only 1 basket for them so far tonight. Came from a long 3, Davidson. An offensive foul somewhere.
Flips it back outside.
Great players that make impossible passes. Nice cut and pass.
And Hunter off the wood.
Break after the break for Maryland. Russell denied. And a foul called on his way to the rim.
And the ball got knocked into the air. Here comes Houston. There goes Houston. And he missed the bunny, and then the frustration.
And pick up an offensive putback. They need it.
Diabate. Boy. That may have been one of those shots Tom was talking about. A little early. Leads to a fast break.
Por supuesto, Murray, ya hablábamos de él. Ojo con McCaffrey, también un elemento que tiene buen tiro a la larga distancia.
Y justo usted lo volvió a mencionar en el rompimiento. Perkins ataca la canasta y viene limpiando la basura. Keegan Murray fallaba Perkins, pero Murray anota. Un buen rebotero, pero nada ha sido suficiente esta noche. Un segundo intento y le cometen la falta.
Makes the good pass, not known as a great passer. That was a good job. Frazier. Hawkins missed the shot. Coburn there.
Watch Jalen Pickett. He's going to be able to play that game until he's in his 50s.
When he gets to the wide, man.
Around Chucky Hepburn, he's strong. He puts his nose on the rock defensively.
And now swatted inside. Bowman, no.
From three-point range. He's made three. His confidence now, and that basket's just getting bigger and bigger.
Baker lost it. Tyson Walker back into game number 2 for Michigan State. He's got 3 fouls. Down low, nice steal, Bingham. There you go.
In Wisconsin, 8-2. Michigan State 7-2, and a quick steal. Here is Fats Russell willing to go 1-on-2, and he put it in.
Next, just one team, Michigan State, that is playing confident basketball at the offensive end, and Michigan struggling still.
Brooks gets all the way for them.
The secure hands of Trent Frazier against Tyson Walker. Tried to barrel by him and did.
And there's one right there. Hepburn lobbing ahead to Johnny Davis. Davis with the catch. Can't finish. Carlson can't finish.
And then they get it out and go. Young saving the possession, but his foot was on the inline. And that lost it going up. No foul. Audige. Little Euro step up and in. And Norton a chance to make it a 2-possession game. Nicholson slipping in. They lost it going up. Walker trying to create off the bounce. Kicks up top. Hall for the lead. And it's short. Hauser trying to keep it alive. Barron with a McGowan's trying to get to his mid-range. Here's Tominaga. And he throws it away.
4 points for Bingham after his first made field goal of the afternoon. Ryan Young with a contested drive and layup. On Hauser. Young open underneath. Nearly put back in by Audige. It's Michigan State ball, though.
Oakland needs a bucket here. Trey Townsend drives baseline. Conway, pump fake on the jumper. Gets around his man. Has his down to 7. Not a lot happening in this possession. Zion will drive it baseline. Hands it off to Kane, and the Golden Grizzlies unable to draw any iron. Jalen Moore will drive to the rim, and he's fouled on the way up. Just putting his head down and going.
Yeah. It was awesome. Great job by our camera crew. Getting that reaction as Lundy goes to work. Acrobatic shot going to the
3-point line. Now there's 8 on the clock. It's going to be a tough shot here.
And Lowy with Bingham running out, able to lob it inside to Curry, and a good find at the end of the shot. Willis, open path on the baseline.
Willis did a shot.
Chance here for the Rockets. Rollins off the spin.
Bad pass. Turnover by Hogard. Taking it all the way and losing it out of bounds was Hall. Off hit. Williamson dropped it down tonight. Couldn't get it.
They're getting dunked on the other end.
Rockin comes inside, takes a mid-range J, no good. The lead back up to 18. And Jai inside, fouled as he went up.
Be in it for the long haul this season. Likely will back up Bingham, kind of like he has tonight, but how much contribution Michigan State's getting.
Right now, Christian Brown of Kansas and Malik Hall of Michigan State are guarding one another. They are former AAU teammates and good. What a rebound. Boy, Adams makes things happen when he's in there, doesn't he?
Almost pitched it away, but going to get a shot out of that extra possession.
Experience down there, down low in the post, and he made it pay off.
Negron went up, and Christie kind of came over the back. There was no whistle. Into the post, they have to kick it out to Kelser. Now Higgins drives in. Hogard gonna poke in there.
This is as slow as you'll see Ivy, by the way, in case you haven't seen it before. You got that push shot. Why'd you leave him?
Both out in the first with less than 3 minutes.
Because they got Nick Ritchie, who's been there for years as the trainer. If possible, they'll be back.
Ivy was fine.
They had it sooner.
Yeah, that game last night against Penn State, the only game this year, Stefanovic did not make a field goal. Hunter goes back outside with it, and that shot short for Morton. Ivy on the run. Gets off the floor. Comes back out. Set up for the three. Oh, it rattles out. And Gillis able to claim that rebound.
That would have been big for a lot of reasons. Kind of step back.
Able to get back, and they've really slowed down number one. So Wisconsin gets their 5th offensive rebound. Here is number one. Out to number 34. That's Davison. Their all-time teams in the NCAA tournament. Obviously, Wisconsin incredibly comfortably. Right now, Mike DeCourcy has him as a 2 seed. David
corner and just blew up that dribble handoff.
A lot of dribble handoffs have been blown up tonight. Davis 3. No. Earlier, the number 2 seed is now on the ropes here in Indianapolis. Davison, deep 3. Got it. That's what Nick Smithers. Davison. He's going to take another. He's going to hit another.
Though unable to knock down the free throw.
That's an 82% shooter. Davis, step back, contested.
It's another really good defense. Hauser, and Hauser, who shot it well from 3 the last 5 games, says, I'll take this.
Senior Hauser, the transfer from Marquette on the other end. Ayala
playing his best basketball of his career this year, and it's been a force defending the rim, making shots now. He's had a nice season.
There's Rick here between these two teams.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I think it was the right call by the NCAA, but
Ayala knocking down.
Maryland guards have got to be aware. You can get a layup slipping these bigs in pick and roll action.
Ayala, left wing. And a rebound coming to Scott back out there again, returned late in the half with the ankle injury. He's got it here. And here's Ayala lining up a 3 way too much.
Ready for this first couple of games in March and ready for the tournaments.
Meanwhile, Maryland trying to get on the board. A deep one. Ayala, the senior, executed. Xavier Green is in for Maryland. The transfer from Old Dominion. Russell lets it fly. No. And they found a little something on offense, but they can't stop Michigan State with any consistency. 12 assists already for the Spartans. Ayala lines it up.
Good decisions. The better decisions you make early, the easier the game gets throughout the course of this game.
So again, listen, no Zetke. He's still out with an ankle. As
Good job on the clear. Force him to double. Jamar Wheeler's got to take the shot.
Yep. Got to take it and knocks it down.
Again, no call's a good call. I think it's the best call in college basketball.
Here's Michi to Branham. 5 on the shot clock for Michi Johnson. They got to get it up. Wheeler.
Pick and rolls and force him to either come out or back off, and you'll have mid-range jump shots or all the way to the basket.
Brooks, too strong. That bucket by
that does take up a lot of space, and you have to think about him when he's in and in the paint to block shots. So this is the time you have to attack if you're Michigan State.
How about that rainbow? Off the floor, Donnie. They're -4. Okay. I mean, he's been on the bench during this spurt, but Martelli got him back in. And Jones.
7-0 la racha en los últimos 2 minutos. Se ha enfriado por completo el Purdue. Ese los puede traer de regreso.
Iowa. Avanza, intenta el triple. Terminó fallando y fallando feo. Sí. 2 pasos adelante Brown. Vuelve Iowa. Volteándose, intentando el triple. Pero va por el rebote después de que falló Bohannon. Intentando el triple, triplazo. Otra vez. Anotando Patrick McCaffery. Juiciositos con el tratamiento. Terminaba fallando, se viene Iowa. El pase arriba en transición.
Pero le cuesta trabajo defender.
Hussein con Bohannon. Bohannon intenta el triple. Bohannon, triplazo.
Una gran actuación en cuanto a los triples, Ya
ahora
esto está convirtiendo en una paliza,
Y de aquella soy yo.
Sí.
Gone by, 1-point lead for Illinois. Number 12 in the country. Michigan State 19th was unranked going into the season. Frazier misses a 3 and looks of displeasure and angst.
But those are empty possessions. I mean, that's where you get a chance to crack into this step.
Frazier can't knock it down the 3. No, batted back by Hall into the backcourt. Shot clock at 4.
Gotta get up, man.
Frazier from the hash mark, almost hit it.
I know he's guarding Plummer, but there's a lot expected from that young player.
Yep, no points so far for Christie, who they think has an NBA future. Too strong the side of Brad Underwood after they lost the other night to Rutgers. He said, you know, we weren't ready for a fight. You got to be ready for a fight. They are in this game. They're the ones bringing the fight in a row here. Has not won in East Lansing since 2015. Frazier driving with 7 seconds to go. Williams spotting up. No good on the three. Back. They go to Coburn again. Double him. Grandison. Williams drives and blocked by Marble to the corner. Scooped off a missed shot by Grandison.
Shot clock starting to dwindle. Lundy has to heave it. And high in the air, a strong rebound for Marcus Sr. in his 5th year. Now the shot clock at 2. That's a desperation heave. He's been one of only 3 in the conference to say that. Dalian Johnson, open look, left it short, and it pinballs around to Sam Sessoms, no points in the first half, but scored 5 here in the last couple of minutes, and he jacks up a 3 and leaves it short. So much. It's Indiana. His scoring came late in that one as well to help separate. Open 3, Miles Dredd left it short. Marble with a rebound. Top 20 Spartans. Seth Lundy steps back and knocks down another one.
These are 2 outstanding defensive teams, to no one's surprise with Michigan State, and that's what Woodson has really established with Indiana in his first year. That
jump shooter, teams will run you off of that, and that's what Gabe Brown is finding right now.
This is as slow as you'll see Ivy, by the way, in case you haven't seen it before. You got that push shot. Where'd you leave him? Empty side here again.
You can turn the corner.
Look at this. Put back by. Trying to get him to go to the rim. He may have walked too. Look at Bingham.
Teams in the NCAA tournament. Obviously, Wisconsin incredibly comfortably. Right now, Mike DeCourcy has him as a 2 seed. David. Brad Davison gets by Christie, left-hand finish. Oh, what a tough. Allen backs it up. Senior against freshman here. Senior fading.
Pretty good defense there by Max Christie, but just better offense. Maryland guards have got to be aware. You can get a layup slipping these bigs in pick and roll action.
Ayala, left wing. And a rebound coming.
The question is going to be, can they make some shots here down the stretch? It's been a little bit cold from the perimeter. Fats Russell
getting to the Michigan State over Michigan. Got him a 12-point lead. Now Ayala inside block, but a whistle. Marcus Bingham.
Nice play by Brown, too, defensively there.
He closed out to make sure Ayala couldn't get a clean shot off. Russell, dipsy-do, doesn't go.
Set for him. Get him in the post.
Branham. Nice.
Pick and rolls and force him to either come out or back off, and you'll have mid-range jump shots or all the way to the basket.
Brooks, too strong. That bucket by the one.
Doesn't have to be a great one, but a better one. And Michigan State has to focus on that to try to get into this lead a little.
Brooks can't connect. There's the fuss.
And Michigan has taken that challenge into the chest.
Collins, air ball, but that's
just down low.
Or I should say Dick Barnett. Dick Barnett was the lefty.
You're still talking about that? There's a game going on here, man.
You're right. And Bill Self as the guys that will be the future short term for this game. Jones.
Del aro y la pelota regresa a los Boilermakers. Entra, le ceden la parte de la pintura y consigue un muy buenos puntos. Haga usted la matemática, porque han dejado ir 5 puntos. Ese es un goaltending. Señor Bingham, no con...
Con de Braca, ahora con Sissoko, May Sissoko, se acomoda desde el codo. Doble. Lanza y anota 4-2.
Plummer step back 2. He's very fearless. Plummer penetrates, draws the double, missed the shot. Coburn tapped it to himself. And then
where he's only shot 27% from the floor. In the lane, leaning in, short for pick. Davis cutting in on the angle. A tough finish for Johnny Davis.
Game in the Kohl Center. Let's see if he can duplicate that.
In that game, the Spartans had 5 in double figures. Very balanced. Step back, 4-2. And the Spartans on this 9-2 run. Johnny Davis, there's the answer again for the future All-American.
Rutgers so good at finding them and posting those mismatches up. Here's Mulcahy with a layup, blows the layup. He's coming up with
Giving up an open shot to take a tougher pull-up. They're shooting 54% from 3 on the year.
Wahide to clip Brown. Instead, he got it to Goody anyway. 6 to shoot Frazier. He will. Eye to eye, Frazier and Christie. Frazier works him over. Goody comes out to receive. Plummer.
Christie was locked in there.
Bodied him. Plummer.
They knew this team was going to be pretty good in the summer. They didn't realize they would be this good, but they knew they had something on their hands.
Davis, sure. The offense going to come from for Wisconsin.
Well, Johnny Davis is going to be aggressive looking for his, so we know that's going to happen.
And there it is.
Yeah. Right off the Wisconsin's been down by 19 at home to Indiana and came back and won, so don't go anywhere.
This team has won 4.
Here is Ryan Young getting the first start of the season in place of Nance. Audige will pull from just inside. He is all business. 14 points a game to lead the team. He gets the first 2, a little over 2 minutes in. Here's Bowie with a left hand.
So far, in these first 4 minutes, Northwestern's been the better team.
Yep. But you're right. I mean, Michigan State's so good. +8 on the glass. And then they get it out and go. He's also had a good game with 14. Step back. Off the mark. Short from when it left his hand.
Guys, they don't have a lot of depth, and so if you can get the front line in foul trouble, that's really going to be tough.
They stand at 6'9" in terms of their regular rotation.
Stevens was good in the first half. He's been quiet this half.
Still quiet.
They would love to pull a stunner here tonight at number 10, Michigan State. McGowan's fading away and hitting a tough shot. Just giving the ball away. Man, 10 of them now in 9 minutes for the Spartans. Contested Wiltshire, no good. And in the second half to help Michigan State defeat Northwestern on Sunday in Evanston. Kobe Webster, well, you mentioned it. There's another guy spot that he now holds. Shot clock dwindling here. Webster, deep 3 off the mark. As shot clock at 5. Verge trying to drive it on Brown, and he throws it away. Lead has been hanging around 10 points for the last 4 minutes. McGowan's flipped it up, no, able to tap it. If that had gone, it would have been amazing, but it did not. Webster somehow flipped that up and in.
Christie. He leads the Spartans in minutes as well, just under 30 minutes per game. Audige with an open lane. It looked like he was
Butler. The same high school as Jimmy Garoppolo. Rolling Meadows, step back far from him.
Yeah, he's a talented young man, just a really good player. Knows how to make mistakes, and when he shoots it like, ooh.
There's an alley-oop, catch and dunk.
They come in great amounts. They just got to slow it down.
Pickett from the elbow gives the Nittany Lions the early lead.